Speaking of
And I
knowing how
think
to
this
pick
one
'em,
will be as well. Yeah, we got
yeah.
Beatybean. Is Beatybean real?
Yeah, the Beatybean is here, the amazing Wario player, and we do also have Jukain. And let's see,
Oh my
Jukain is a
goodness.
Peach player.
Yes, that's right. Okay, been several months since I've seen some Jukain gameplay, but
Oh yeah.
I'm a sucker for Peach and Daisy in this game. Like
Oh same.
it's so like there's just tension like at all times, especially at higher stock. Um, I'm kind of biased here about Mudace because I think he's like a top 3 best player in the world, like
Right, of course,
in last hit scenarios. Um, but
that,
yeah,
that bias
I
is
mean
okay.
they're a Luigi character, right? It's
Right.
a Kazuya archetype of like you could get blown up with any one interaction.
Absolutely, which is part of my adoration of Peach players because they put in a lot of work and a lot of time on getting those moments in because that is the crux of her character. So you really need to bring those in if you want to be able to succeed with Peach.
Wario really wanted that turnip.
They're good for you. They're full of nutrients.
I was gonna
Eat
say,
away.
bro needs it.
Yeah, I was about to say he could use
Not
a
to
little
shame
bit
or
of a
anything.
diet change, but a turnip is a good way to start.
A good start for Jukain so far. Ooh, sending the call. Uh-oh.
Amazing little conversion here by Beatybean, but is it going to be enough to keep out Jukain?
Yeah, I mean, starting PS2 here, we obviously have a lot of space. I think with faster characters, you want to be able to have that amount of space to, you know, kind of play a keep away game with Peach. Wario does have amazing mobility in the air. I don't know about speed so much. That's a little unfortunate.
Yeah, catching
Jukain.
that recovery from Jukain, amazing. Oh, all
What?
right.
Okay. I mean, Jukain kind of did the same like head shake that
Yeah.
I just did. Like, oh, all right.
I mean, it's an option, and at that point, you might as well go for it. You have the invincibility from the Angel platform. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, you just try and land as quickly as possible. And it worked wonders there for Jukain.
Leaving Luminary, I want to say it. That's the Sora J.
Oh, yeah. That was definitely a Sora J option there.
For any not familiar. Sova? Virginia.
Yeah.
Daisy player.
Yeah, Virginia. But, ooh, amazing. Weren't able to connect that forward air there. However, we are still even.
And of course, we are looking for. Well, honestly, we're probably looking for a back air kill eventually. Hold on to that walk for last stock.
Absolutely.
Just considering the percent already.
It takes a good while to build up waft, and it's such a good move that most Wario players just tend to save it for end game to secure the stock. Especially if you have this much percent on the Peach already, you might as well save it for the next stock.
Yeah, and Wario has so many other great, consistent, safe kill options. You see the down tilt coming out, not the dash attack yet. He's been hitting it like pretty far away.
Ooh, amazing
Well,
patience there by both players.
There it is. There it
Yes.
is. Able to actually just drop shield and get that conversion.
And now Beatybean only really needs 1 or 2 good interactions here before they could just finish off this game. But it's going to rely on Jukain falling for those interactions and being unable to stop Jukain before it happens.
Oh, okay, we got a turnip hit.
Ooh.
Oh, love that B reverse. Oh, I love
Ooh.
that look from Beatybean. You could have gone for a much simpler bread and butter combo. Love the B reverse on the Where's My Bike, by the way, just for movement. Yeah, so like
Ooh.
I'm messing with this Beatybean gameplay is what I'm saying. But no, with that other play, instead of going for the bread and butter combo, you kind of reset, try and get a landing up air, which is extremely safe and could turn into waft.
Absolutely, and we are actually going to get the stock there finally for Jukain with the dash attack. However, there is a lot of percent down here and a lot of just pressure on the field from Waft being on the table alone that Jukain is going to have to play a little bit more defensively here if they want to be able to take the stock.
Big carry there for Jukain on that up tilt. Could have been the game. I don't have off the top of my head, you know, the percentage windows on these Waft confirms. I know there's a lot of daylight in them.
Ooh.
Oh, but I mean, forget about
Who
a
needs to
confirm.
confirm if you're just gonna call it out?
Yeah, man.
Like, oh,
That's
you're still
one way to
floating?
land.
I got that. Don't worry.
Landed on a cushion of his own gas.
Yeah, sadly, Jukain was a little bit too aggressive there, but not aggressive enough. So Beatybean was able to call out that up air and punish it with the Waft.
As a heads-up play. Like, I think a lot of people would look at that and be like, whoa, why did he just send it there?
Yeah.
He just did it. Oh,
And
Blizzard
going
series, by
with
the
the
way.
character
Follow button.
change.
Yeah, right.
While it's not much of a change, it's mostly all aesthetics. Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, it is interesting. To my knowledge, there are zero, like, gameplay relevant.
There used to
between
be,
the two.
Daisy used to have the turn-up table from Smash 4, but then they
Really?
patched that out.
Oh, interesting.
And now they have no changes whatsoever.
Yeah, it's not a Samus versus Dark Samus situation.
Sadly, no, but sometimes you just need to serve, and that's all you need. And Peach just was not serving in that moment.
Yeah, Daisy does have really great skins.
Oh, absolutely. I think Daisy has better skins than Peach, to be quite honest.
She doesn't even have that one.
Exactly, and I always see the Peach Daisy players go to Peach because of out of habit, but it's like, Daisy's right there. She's cute, she's fun.
Yeah.
Give her some-
She is
give her some
keeping
love.
Beatybean at ledge until I say something. We'll get off me there.
Absolutely.
Oh, we're riding it out?
Ooh, still not taking that stock, sadly. But if Jukain is able to get a good offensive starting here, we may be able to be turning around the set.
You know, I couldn't quite tell in the moment if that was both hits of up air, but that was a pretty unconventional confirm.
Oh, absolutely. But it's only a confirm if you let it land, and Beatybean did let it land. And now we're just going to have to play neutral here once again, because Jukain is playing a lot more defensively, well aware of what happened last game.
Man, and you'd think like the Daisy down air on shield while drifting away, like pretty safe option, but Beatybean snuffing it out. Challenging off stage. Love to see that.
Absolutely. I was just about to compliment Jukain on how patiently and unscared they were off stage of Beatybean. Beanie could have gone for any of many good options there, but we did not get scared and we didn't go for a panic option there. And that was an amazing job there by Jukain, because that could have easily turned in Bean's favor.
This is a ton of extra credit for Jukain. Great adjustments coming in this game too. Of course, Wario has this built-in comeback mechanic. Beatybean is not out of it.
Absolutely not.
Ooh,
But-
nice look there. Calling out the abandoned ship, quote unquote.
Ooh,
Wow.
still
Even
not
at
getting
ledge.
that. And going for a deep edge guard there, because at that point you really do have to catch up at any means necessary.
I like that look for the back air. I mean, just barely off. Trying to bring down the guillotine with the bike there.
Ooh.
Nice catch. Finally, Wario
Finally,
killing
yeah.
with forward air as he does. I don't think I've ever seen that movement tech with Wario bike. Am I crazy?
Ooh.
Like sliding
but
off the platform
that
and
confirm
immediately
is
going the other
crazy.
way.
Jeez. But yeah, that was just a bit of a shame there for Bean to take so long to be able to get that stock. But knowing Bean is a very talented player, I'm not counting him out yet, because we are getting some good percentage and momentum here against Jukain.
Yeah, and like landing some up airs here, not up airs that can turn into a waft, but you see, looking for the up tilt there, that is actually like so scary, so bold for Jukain to roll from ledge in that situation. Oh, okay. Jukain sliding off the platform very fortunately. Otherwise, may have had a tech chase option. Oh, wow. I think that may have been. I don't know if it was going for side B or some sort of other animation, but looked like Jukain kind of pushed themselves into the blast zone there.
Yeah, ever so slightly, sadly.
Oh my goodness, things have totally turned in Beatybean's favor.
Absolutely. So now Beatybean just really needs to take that and take this momentum forward, because as it stands right now, Jukain has been playing phenomenally. So you need to take a mistake like that and run.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is looking tough for Jukain. I mean, you have to play so carefully, but you also, I feel like it's tough when you know your opponent has just all the momentum in the world, and you respecting them kind of does nothing to snuff out the momentum.
Absolutely not. Because there's always a moment where you need to respect them, and when you need to say, okay, I need to play a little risky here, because I'm not going to be able to catch back up. And we saw that earlier this game when Bean went for a very deep edge guard. And ooh.
Yep. And there you go. In case you're not aware, there is some armor on the full waft. Beatybean taking advantage of it there. And like, this is a 2-0, but it was close.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely one of the best. You go up to the TO and go, it was 2-0, but it was close though. It was close though. That's the picture perfect example of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd call Waft picture perfect, but you know,
No.
Nah, it's true though. And honestly, I love the I have a thing I say on my stream specifically with Pokemon that I'm the leader of the never forfeit gang. But like there were just so many like honestly both sets we've seen well, okay, 2 of the 3 sets we've seen today have had so many comeback opportunities where you know, at face value, you look at it and go, you know, hey, I'm down 3 stocks to 1. Like, this is kind of over.
Right, exactly.
And yet, like, you got to find your win con. There's always a win con.
And if it has to come from just Peach's animation taking her off stage a little too early, then that's how it has to come. And then just punishing a lot of the, because was it both up air that we punished?
Okay. That was just landing up air 1 into back air. Hold on, I need to see that one again. What was with that bike movement? That's so
Wario
cool.
bike. I simply just do not like to perceive it, because so much nonsense happens that I simply block it out of my brain.
Wait, okay.
I say, you know, I don't need this.
Listen. I know commentators are supposed to like know things about the game, which we do.
We do.
But does anyone in chat know what that is? Like, it looks like a B reverse, but like once you're in the air with the bike, you know, my understanding is that you can't turn around until you hit the ground.
We need the Wario players in on this. We need their expertise.
Interesting.
Because we are not mechanics.
Good time to be.
We don't know anything about bikes.
True. True. But speaking of Wario, I mean, Stonk's looking up right now after that Battle of BC finish.
Absolutely. Now let's see, who do we have coming up next? It looks like there's going to have Mr. Thugs and A9 coming up soon.
Bike drove off the platform, immediately turned around the other way. He was on the bike. He was on the bike the whole time. Yeah, because shouts to Justin Byleth, by the way. Happy birthday in chat. Saw that earlier. That's just a thing.
Oh.
Okay.
Justin Byleth in here with the information. Thank you.
You know, I guess
because I was thinking, I was like, in theory, I feel like if anything, you're jumping from bike and then immediately side being again with it. Like that's the only way that makes sense in my brain.
I think it's just because like there's probably a split second where the game thinks bike is still grounded and you can turn around, but like it's pretty wide, right? So it's probably like